Well, what's up, everyone? I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I want to share something with you really quick. Something that is simple and something that is so profound. Do you know one of the reasons why so many people are not receiving the answer to their prayer? So many people are not seeing the manifestation of their prayer, their petition. They're not seeing it because of one simple reason. I know there might be more than one, but here's one. It's because of not following the process. The process and the principles that has been set before us. It is so simple that we and so direct. You have to follow that. You have to follow that process. For example, it said to ask. Just ask. Ask, believe that you receive what you ask for. That's it. It never says anything in there about begging. You see, asking and begging is two different things. When you ask for something, you asking in faith, knowing that that thing is yours. Like, for example, where it says, has already given you everything pertaining to life and godliness, everything that you need to live a good life, everything that you need pertaining to life and godliness has already been given to you. It's already been given to you. And one thing about the Creator, one thing about God, the source of life, He will never go back on His word. He will never take back what He has been spoken. Like what has been spoken, it is done. If it said that He has already been given it to you, it is yours. It is there for you to ask for it. Ask, can I have it? It's not beg for something that is already yours. You see, if you're begging for something, to me, it's a sign of desperation. You're in a place of desperation to the point that now you are acting out of faith and you will do anything to get what you're seeking. But when you asking, when you already in faith, when you believe that it is yours, when you believe that it has already been given to you, you don't have to beg for it. You're following procedure by asking for it. It will come to you smoothly. You don't have to do anything immoral. You don't have to make any plans or any promises that you might not be able to keep, or you can't keep those promises out of desperation. You said and you do anything to get what you want, and then when you get it you walk away with a forget you or whatever you get, because you're not thinking that this is already yours. You don't have to do all that. For example, check this out. It's like having a horse. The purpose of the horse is to pull a cart. You have the cart full of goodies. You have all kind of stuff in that cart, and you want to take this cart from point A to point B. And now the purpose of the horse is to pull that cart. Now, if you shift around the process, if you take the principles and just change it around, then you take the horse and put it behind the cart, or you put the cart in front of the horse. Now you are doomed to have an accident. And if you have an accident, who's going to pull the cart? You can't pull the cart because the cart outweighs you. The cart have so much goodies in there. It's the horse. The horse purpose was to pull the cart from point A to point B. But you have switched the process. You switch the principle around, and here you are having an accident, and now you can't do anything. It's the same thing with most people. They switch the process around. They switch it around. Instead of asking, now you're begging. And one of the reasons why sometimes the process gets switched around, because you don't understand that it's already been given to you. Everything that you need is already there for you. It has been given to you as a gift. You don't have to beg for it. It's like asking for it. So many times, folks, your prayers are not answered because you get frustrated, because you feel like it's not working. It's because of the one simple reason, because you're defiling, you're changing, you're moving the processes around. Follow the principles that has already been proven, tested, proven, and tried, and is working forever. Like it says, heaven and earth will pass away before what has been written and said and set in stone does not come to pass. Heaven and earth will pass away before that doesn't happen, which means that it shall come to pass. It shall take place in your life if you just follow the principles that the Creator has set before us. Ask, and it shall be given. When you ask, you are now putting the whole process now is in motion. It is in motion. And all you got to do now, place yourself in the place of receiving. Look for the opportunities. Opportunities is going to come to, for example, opportunity of the door that you need to go and knock. And as he said, knock, and the door shall be open unto you. Look for the opportunity. Listen to the voice of intuition. Listen to the voice of guidance, your spirit man that is leading you and telling you that's the door right there that you need to go and knock on. Listen to that voice. Go and knock on the door. Like it said, if you're willing to obey and to go and knock on that door, It will be open unto you. And inside or behind that door is all the things that you need. What you're seeking is right there. And you got to listen to the voice, because sometimes when you get to that door and you knock and the door does not open immediately, you might think that there's no one's there. But you got to understand, sometimes the person inside of the place who occupied that place, who is behind that door, might be doing something, and they heard that knocking. So now they're drying off their hand. They might be doing dishes, drying off their hand, coming to the door. But if you're impatient and you walk away because no one opened the doors yet, you can also hear that voice of intuition is telling you, hold on, stay there, keep knocking, they're coming. And if you're willing to obey the process, if you're willing and not change around the process, if you don't flip it around, you will get exactly what you're seeking. But so many times, people flip the process around. They put the cart before the horse, and here's an accident. You put begging before asking. You put understanding that it belongs to you before you go and started to seek. You got to know what belongs to you. You got to know, you got to understand that this has been given to you. It is yours for the asking. He said, ask that your joy may be full. Ask and you shall receive. Everyone who asks, receive. It never said anything about begging. It never said anything about begging. Begging is a sign of desperation to the point that you will do anything or make any promises to get what you want. And begging also is a sign of desperation to the point that you got it and you walk away without even saying thank you. You will not come back to say thank you. Man, I appreciate you. You might even meet that person somewhere. You met them somewhere else in another place and just pass them like you don't even know them. But when you know what belongs to you, you are grateful. You are so grateful that when you ask for it, it's been given to you, and you'll say, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's a sign that you are doing this all by faith. You're not begging for it. You're not desperate for it to the point that you're doing something immoral. So when you follow in process, when you follow the procedure, I promise you, your petition will answer. Your petition will be answered. As a matter of fact, it is already done before you even start asking, because it's already there for you. It's already been given to you. Get out of that place of desperation. Get to know what belongs to you and who you are, to the point that you know it's our life has already been given to you. It is yours. It is up to you. Because if you don't follow, if you're not willing to follow procedure, and when it said that's the door right there, go and knock on the door. And if you're not willing to follow procedure, when it said keep knocking, they're coming. Keep knocking. If you're not willing to follow procedure, you will find yourself in a place where your petition is not being answered, your prayers is not being answered, you're not getting what you're seeking, and you begin to get so desperate that you're going to do anything to get what's already been yours. What sense does it make going to jail for breaking into your own house? What sense does it make to go to jail for stealing from yourself? Does that make any sense? But it could happen because you didn't know. You didn't know. But get to know it. Get to know what belongs to you. Follow that process as you know what belongs to you. And as you follow that process, you will get what you want. You will get what belongs to you. It's already yours. Again, this is Nelson Guy. Love you guys. Peace. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Go over there, check out our YouTube channel. There's so many other inspirational videos there that you can glean from. Check it out at Nelson Robinson Sr. HOH. And don't forget to subscribe and like these videos and share with your friends. Peace. Until next time. And we out.